Okay, testing. I'm back to the regular programming. What ended up happening there was when I went back to check on on this thing, it closed the broadcast altogether. Also, I changed the font for the chat. So Can you hear me? Nice. We're back to the regular scheduled programming. But as you saw with the other little mini stream I did there just a second ago, I don't think I can change. What you call it? I can't change VTubers while I'm streaming, which is actually honestly a shame. I would love to be able to switch between the two, or have the second one on screen, like, hey, look, this was the one I was using a second ago. Oh wait, can I change it? Yay, I can change it. So this is my 2D model. This is my usual 2D model. And the thing is, I noticed this, and when I was playing around with it, I figured this out. Oh, whoops. Yeah, go back. Back. You can remember I was showing in last stream that the 3D model has like programmed expressions that you can click and all that sort of stuff. You can show the different expressions. You can do the same thing with the V model, and you can assign the emotes that it uses. So I have like technically 2 expressions for my little PNG tuber here, so this one and one other one, and then I have like another model. It's basically the exact same, but I call it the gamer model, and I have all 4 of them up here. It's like, this is the regular one that I usually use, but then this one is the angry one, and I love the like clenched teeth. See the clenched teeth? I love that because it conveys anger. Because remember when I was showing the anger of the 3D model, I was just like, I don't like it because it looks pouty. Whereas this version that I made, it actually looks like anger. You know what I mean? Like the clenched teeth. You know what I mean? And then the gamer. So this is a gamer model. Like a gamer headset with a gamer mic. So like there's a headset and there is a microphone there, but it's kind of being half covered by the hair, but you see the little piece of it that's near the mouth to be like the headset. And then I had to kind of like, I found like free assets, and I just kind of like put them together of a little controller, and I just put them together. They're like free assets that you're allowed to use that I found online, because like otherwise it would look exactly like this, just with the headset, you know what I mean? But I put the controller on it separately. And so this is the gamer, but then this is the angry gamer. Because I figured when I'm gaming, it'd be one of 2 things. Just like relaxed, happy gamer, and angry, I'm getting frustrated at this gamer. Like, so I know that like eventually I'll probably need more expressions. Like I'll probably need like a scared gamer, and I'll probably need like a sad chatter, because like this is like my chatter one. So this is like regular chatter, angry chatter, calm, fun gaming, and angry gaming. So I'm assuming I'm gonna need a sad chatter at some point, and I'm gonna need like a scared gamer, because if I play like horror games or something, you know what I mean, I'll have to have like a scared gamer. So like those are like 2 more expressions I can think of at the top of my head that I'm gonna need. You can hear me drinking my water. I know that you can hear me because I see the PNG moving, even though like she's like her mouth is opening and closing, even though I'm not saying anything, or I wasn't saying anything for a second there. All I was doing was just having a drink of water. So like I decided to have it set up because there was a different stream where I was asked what did my PNG tuber look like, and I was like, I don't have it set up on this. But my PNG tuber, this little tuber, she's my profile picture, so it's okay. What's okay? Oh, hydration is okay. Yeah, hydration is good. Yeah. It's funny how sensitive the mic is, honestly. And this is like on my tablet. This isn't even like a professional microphone. And yeah, I'm constantly surprised by how good it is. Because I had it like I had a microphone on my PC. I'm running into more issues with my PC as well. Like the power outlet in my room, where my office basically is, the power outlet isn't working anymore, and I checked it because like. Do you know, like, do you know the way you can have like a power box? What's it called? Like a switchboard? We have one of those, obviously. Like, you don't have power in your house if you don't have a switchboard. And one of the switches is down, so I'm like, that I know what that's covering. Because I've been checking the, like, outlets. And I'm like, right, this outlet is working, this one is not. Right? Yeah, just chatting. And I've been trying out these things. And testing. I'll name this something else now. What should I call it? Looking at 2D. Looking at. What should I call the stream? What should I make the title? Because right now it's just testing. What should I name the title of the stream? But literally the switchboard, one of the switches is down, and I've been testing the outlets, so I now know which outlets that little switch covers. So my room doesn't have the room that I'm in right now. My little office basically, and the two rooms around me don't have power in them. Don't have outlets in them. They have like a light switch, but they don't have like outlet power, so I can't plug anything in. So my PC is officially like offline. So until I can get that switchboard to work again, because like usually whenever a switch goes down, you can just push it back up and you're fine. But I think the fuse is actually gone because I tried putting the switch back up and it's not working. Like putting the switch back didn't work. It stayed down. The other day, my power supply to my computer got fried after a thunderstorm because I forgot to unplug it and there was a power surge. Honestly, that happened to me once. I think it was like 6 months into me having my PC. There was an electrical storm and I forgot to unplug it. And the next morning, I tried to like record a video and it wouldn't turn on for me. And so I had to send it back to the people who made it, and I was like, there's something wrong with it, it won't turn on. And they were like, oh, and like they told me it was power surge, and I figured that was the case, but I didn't say anything to them. I wasn't like, oh, there was a power storm, there was an electrical storm, and so that might have done something. I was just like, I don't know, I couldn't possibly understand what happened to it, because I was afraid if I gave them too much information, they wouldn't fix it for me. So I was just like, I don't know, it's just not turning on. And they're like, send it back to us and we'll fix it. And I was like, great. But I hope that didn't happen this time. Because like the fact that the switch went down meant there was some sort of power surge. and the fact that it won't go back up means that whatever fuse is in it is fried. So I hope to fuck my PC didn't get a power surge, because that means even if power gets put back into this room, my PC might not turn on again. You know what I mean? Like, I hope everything's fine. Like, I know I'm replacing this PC soon. Like, I'm replacing this PC soon. But still, you know? That doesn't mean I want it to be fucking broken. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that, because I was trying to, like, as you saw with the start of the stream, I was trying to have, like, the, the screen capture thing working properly, so that way we could, like, maybe watch something together. So, like, YouTube or something. Because, like, I tried other methods on this screen. See the screen that I'm on currently? This screen. I tried, like, maybe using, like, the web option or the video thing option, and none of it really worked. I don't understand how to use the thing. There's, like, a widget or something, and it's called RTMP video source, and I don't know how to get it to work. Like, I think you can see it on screen right now. I think. I'm just not sure. And it's just, it says connect to the same Wi-Fi, enter something URL for an external camera, stream the video, display the received video on the overlay, excluding audio. So in other words, it will show the video, but it won't show, there won't be any audio. Oh my god, you can hear that. You can hear someone at, you can hear, like, the animal clawing away at the door, at a door. Shit. Yeah, the microphone is actually really. Can I turn it down? Can I turn the microphone down? It might be a bit loud. I don't see anything. Okay, so at least you didn't see anything. That's good, but. Oh my god, the microphone is picking up too much. Holy shit. Like, you're hearing every single breath I'm intaking. I'm not okay with that. I need to make the microphone less sensitive. I don't know how, though. Hello, hey, hello again. Hi, go. Every time I see your name, I think of Hyrulean, but you have the G there, so it's Jerulean. How do I fucking fix the microphone? Oh my god. Does anyone here play Zelda? I could talk about Zelda for a while. You can hear my cat. I was just like, can you hear the cat? And there's like, yeah, you can hear him. Because like, he's the other side of my door. Oh god. It's just funny because I'm listening to stream just to make sure it sounds okay, and I can just hear him. I've played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. That's cool. Just to clarify again, are either of you hearing an echo? Because when I'm listening to the stream, I'm hearing an echo, but I'm listening to my own stream. Breath of the Wild is probably my favorite Switch game, honestly. Oh, it's good that you play the Switch. Yeah, absolutely. You're Nintendo. You have Nintendo products. I think what I'm going to do with the Switch is I'm going to stand my ground for a while. I'm going to wait a few months before, if I get the Switch 2, I'm going to wait for a few months first. I'm getting no echo. Okay, that's good. Sorry, I confused myself for a second, because we were talking about Zelda, and then when you said echo, I was like, oh, do you mean like Echoes of Wisdom? Because that's another Zelda game that came out. I was like, oh, are you talking about echoes? It's like, no, you're talking about like my echo, because I was asking after the echo. I know, I see that what's yeah, because the thing is, I know I'm gonna cave on the Switch 2 eventually, because there's what you call them. There's the Zelda notes that are only for the Switch 2 version of the games. I want the Zelda notes. I want to go explore and find the Zelda notes. You know what the Zelda notes are, right? It's like the app. There's like a Zelda or a Nintendo app, and you have to go to Zelda notes on it. And I've got just about every Nintendo console, but I'm probably not going to buy the Switch 2. Honestly, I don't want to. I don't want to get the Switch 2, but honestly, I think I'm going to end up caving. Solely because there's Zelda. What's the new Zelda that's coming out? It's a Hyrule Warriors game. But the new Zelda is coming out. And what's that name? What's the name of it, though? I can't remember the name of it. And the Zelda notes, right? So if you go to... So if you get a Nintendo Switch app, right? So you can download it onto your phone, get a Nintendo Switch app. And then literally one of the first things that should come up is game-specific services. And right there, one of the first things should be Zelda notes. And then it's just Zelda notes, choose a title. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Switch 2 edition, or Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Switch 2 edition. So what the Zelda notes are essentially, instead of there's it actually goes into it in the app. It actually goes into it here. But the main thing of it that I would be mostly interested in is that there are new kind of notes. There are new Zelda lines, and it's not just Zelda. There's Raru and, well, I suppose in Breath of the Wild it would only be Zelda, which would be kind of cool. But in the Tears of the Kingdom, there's Zelda, Raru, and that Sheikah dude. I'm blanking on his name right now, but they're just notes, and it's just Zelda say at the the Twin Peaks. So say you're at the Twin Peaks, and then if there's a Zelda note nearby, you find it. Then it's just Zelda talking about the Twin Peaks. It's fascinating what the Twin Peaks are. Maybe they're this, maybe they're that, maybe they're the other. It's basically just Zelda talking, and you could potentially get more lore from it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of annoyed that it's an app. Because there are other things that are there that I'm fine with the navigation being an app. I'm fine with some of the features on it being an app. But there's a part of me that's I wish the Zelda notes, the actual audio clips and things, were in the game. That should be part of the game. it shouldn't be a separate app thing, you know what I mean? Like, you should be able to, like, use the app to help you find the Zelda notes, sure, absolutely. But the Zelda notes themselves, the, like, actual voice lines and stuff, should be in the game. They're not. They're a part of the app, and I'm not okay with that. Also, I have a YouTube video on this. I think I streamed a YouTube stream. I don't remember if I actually made, like, an actual video on it, or if I just streamed it. Because I think, like, it was a dual stream between Twitch and YouTube, so it's not on Twitch anymore, but it should still be on YouTube. But I was basically talking about, yeah, it's a weird game. They're not, yeah, it's weird that they're not in the game, exactly. Because for me, I've noticed, right? So we've got Breath of the Wild, right? And then we got Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. And, well, Age of Calamity is not exactly canon, because it basically gives you, like, this alternate timeline type of a thing. We're now getting a new Hyrule's game after Tears of the Kingdom. Let me refresh my memory on what the name of the new Hyrule Warriors game is called. Because I'm blanking on it, I swear to fuck. Hyrule Warriors. New Hyrule Warriors, I should say. Because it's not understanding what I mean. Age of Imprisonment. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. So, like, first we get Breath of the Wild, and then we get Age of Calamity afterwards. And Age of Calamity basically gives us some story, gives us, like, the story of the Age of Calamity that Breath of the Wild didn't give us, even though it's an alternate timeline. It gives us some more tidbits that Breath of the Wild didn't give us. And then we get Tears of the Kingdom. And let's face facts. Tears of the Kingdom should, you know, it should be, Tears of the Kingdom should have had more story than it did. Like, that was the game everyone was excited for, because we're all like, oh, we're gonna learn more about the Zonai. You know what I mean? We're like, oh yay, the Zonai. I'm gonna learn so much more about them. And all we really got was 2 Zonai, being Rauru and his sister. And that's all we get. You know? That's all we, the players, get. And then afterwards we get this Hyrule game. And I'm just kind of here like, you know, I'm just kind of here like, is this going to become a thing with Nintendo, where they give us this big Zelda game, and then they don't give us any story in it? Like, they give us this big Zelda game, and it's open world, but then they don't really give us any story. They imply story, but they don't really give us any story. And then they will release a Hyrule's game that will give us the story the main game should have given us. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want my Zelda split between open world, where, like, one game's open world, and then the other game over here is the actual story that could have been in the first game. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I was saying in this, like, I remember saying this before. I'm just like, you can do both. You can give us the story in Tears of the Kingdom. We don't need a Hyrule's game to give us the story you should have given us in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I don't mind the Hyrule's game giving us, like, this alternate reality type thing. That can be cool. But, like, we don't know it's an alternate reality thing if you don't give us any story in Tears of the Kingdom. If you, in Tears of the Kingdom, give us the story from, like, actually give a story in Tears of the Kingdom about the Zonai and their people and what went on there, and so all they give us is, like, tidbits. Not enough to really know you know? I wouldn't be surprised if they're intentionally not putting much story in the first time. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want the games being split between open world and then the other one being, like, main Zelda is open world, and then a Hyrule's game is the actual story they should have given us in the main game. I'm not saying this correctly. The main Zelda and the Hyrule Warriors, they're two different things. You should be giving me the story in the main Zelda and not in the Hyrule's game. You know what I mean? And, like, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of that they're deliberately separating the two. They're giving us gameplay in the main Zelda, and then they're giving us story in a side Zelda. And I'm like, you can do both. We don't need this separate game bullshit. It's like what they're doing with Pokemon, where they give you two different games and they split you up between the legends and the NPCs and the Pokemon. So then you have to choose between the legendary you want and the Pokemon you want. I was like, why can't you give me both? Why am I fucking picking and choosing between two fucking similar games? Like, obviously I'm always going to choose the legendary I want, but fuck you for creating the situation in the first place. And now they're doing the same thing with Zelda, where they're like, main Zelda is the gameplay, and Hyrule Warriors Zelda is the story that we could have given you in the actual game, but we didn't because fuck making story for your main storytelling franchise. It's like, and I'm complaining, but like, I don't have a Switch 2. But I know eventually I'm going to cave and get a Switch 2 because I want Zelda, I want Pokemon, and eventually there's going to be a main Zelda in a few years at least. You know what I mean? Like, even if I hold out on the Switch 2, the second a main Zelda game comes out, like maybe a year from now or 2 years from now, I'm going to buy a Switch 2 solely for Zelda. You know what I mean? And that's like fucking... And that does annoy me. It is upsetting. But, like, at the very least, I was like, I don't want to buy it at launch because the main reason why is because I want to wait like at least a couple of months, like 3 months, 6 months, to just see what everyone kind of has to say about the Switch 2. You know, because like at first it's going to be all like rainbows and sunshine. Everyone's going to be like, oh my god, look at the Switch, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like they're going to be gushing over it. But eventually something's going to happen. And someone somewhere is going to be like, okay, the shine has worn off. Let me complain about the Switch 2. You know? I'm hoping by the time a game I want releases, I can at least buy a used one. Honestly. And apparently, and this is something I learned online recently. I wish I could, like, show you what I mean as well. Like, I wish I could just kind of, like, temporarily screen share my phone with you to showcase what I mean. But if that is a thing I can do, I don't know how to do it with this. Let me see. Because there's this one, I saw someone like online on TikTok. They were talking about how they've learned that there's three Nintendo games. One of them is one of them is the like regular Zelda or regular Nintendo 2 Switch 2 games. Then the other type is the Game Key games, which they don't have. So like the regular cartridges have the full game on them. Then the game card keys don't have the full game on them. And then there's a third thing where apparently it has both a Switch 1 version and a Switch 2 version on the same cartridge. So you can put it into your Switch 2 and play the better optimized version of the Switch 2 version of the game. But then you can take it out of the Switch 2 and put it into the Switch 1 and still play the game. Like, you don't get, like, the better graphics or whatever, like, the Switch 2 version of it had. But you do get to play the game. And I've only found out about that recently. I saw that on TikTok literally today. Someone was talking about it, and I was like, that's cool. That's actually really cool. The fact that you're giving me, like, basically technically the same game, but you're giving it to me twice on one cartridge that I can switch between my regular Switch and my Switch 2. That's cool. And it's even cooler if the Switch 2 version of it actually has more stuff, more than just the visuals. Like, if there's actually more stuff on the 2 version, the second version. Like imagine if, like, the Switch 1 version is just the game and that's it, but then the Switch 2 version is like a deluxe package that has, like, extra story and extra outfits and things like that. That'd be cool. Like, I don't know if they'll go that far, but that'd be cool. Like, it's cool enough that, like, you have one cartridge that has both the Switch 1 version and the Switch 2 version. You can switch between the two. Like, that is still cool. And once I saw that, I was like, okay, maybe Nintendo is not as scummy as I was thinking of them as. They're still doing shit I don't like, but they're not as scummy as I thought they were. Because, like, they easily could have just given you 2 different games and 2 different cartridges to go, right? This is the Switch version, this is the Switch 2 version, you know? And also Alien Stage, I know we were talking about it before, but you guys were saying you've never really seen it. But honestly, I've been seeing more of it on my Twitch or YouTube, on my TikTok. I guess, like, I like, it's so funny. Like, TikTok has become, like, that child to me where I name every other type of social media first before I name TikTok. I'm like, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. I meant TikTok. Do you know the way, like, when you have something like that, or, like, they usually, it's usually like a child or something, whereas, like, you have, like, you're a parent and you have, like, 3 kids, and you're talking to the youngest kid, and then you name every other child, and you're like, oh, and then you have to look at your 3rd child and be like, which one are you? That's essentially me with TikTok right now, where I'm basically just going, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, your name is TikTok. Like, literally, there now I fucking said Twitch first. I'm eating, I don't know if you can hear me. It's a little bit of a sweet. Just a little sweet. So if you hear any chewing noises, I'm just having a small little piece of chocolate. Oh. Give me a second. I need to get, like, a charger and plug my fucking thing in, because the battery is dying quickly. Whenever I'm with my parents, they will run through the names of every person they know before getting to mine. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Exactly. You get it. You get what I mean. Also, for the sake of clarifying, I do not have kids. Sorry, I'm still here. I was just thinking as well, that there was that huge gaming thing recently. And I have so many new, I have so many more games added to my Steam, my Steam library. I have 3 or 4 demos. Just munching. I'm sorry, you can probably hear it really loudly. Ugh. The sweet I had is one of those really fudgy ones, and I'm regretting it now. Oh. I can hear it. I can hear how mouthy I'm sounding, so it's just god damn, it's probably 10 times worse for you. I'm staying away from the tablet, but I bet you can still hear it. Also, for the fucking life of me, I can't find my controller. I actually cannot find my controller. Because, I think I figured out a way that I could play my Steam Deck and let you see it through the tablet. I think it might work. Maybe. But the thing is, without the controller, it won't matter. Because even if I can, get it to here, onto the tablet, and I can... It's loud. I don't hear it very loud. Loud. Okay. Because even if I hear it, or even if I can, get the Steam game or whatever to, show up on the screen, if I can't find my controller, I can't play the game. You know what I mean? So it's even if I get to this point, without the controller, I can't really do anything. I swear to fuck, I don't know where it is. It could be fucking anywhere. As I was saying before, I kind of interrupted myself with the chime. Sorry, I opened my phone and immediately went to the last TikTok I was watching. And it's just one of those ones with a really good beat. But, yeah, the games... all the game showcases and stuff. So I have more games now added to my Steam Deck, Steam library, Steam wish list. That's the word I was looking for, wish list. And I have 3 or 4 games that have a demo, and I can play the demo. But again, without my controller, even if I can, get it to the tablet so that you can see me play the game or whatever, without the controller, I can't actually play the game. I can play it in my own time or whatever, but I can't play it here on Twitch and YouTube. Ow. Also, I've been trying to find a way, just the way Twitch has the alerts, it can I have the sound alerts thing on here, where if you were to follow or to sub or whatever, it will come up and oh, so and so subbed or so and so followed. I've been trying to find a way to do that for YouTube, because there's 2 follows I got on YouTube, or subscribers I got on YouTube, and there was no response here, on the stream, because that happened during stream. I was just kind of is there has to be a YouTube equivalent for this somehow, and I can't find anything. It would be perfect if it was one that I can use for both Twitch and YouTube, you know what I mean? But everything is kind of optimized for Twitch, and nothing really works for YouTube, and I don't, I don't know. Let me just click into my own stream for a second just to hear it. Oh. You're hearing a... Fuck. Yeah, you're hearing me like really loudly, and I think it's because like in the stream I did just before this one. Oh, that's cool. Can you see that? You can't see that. Good. Good. It's a good thing that you can't see it, but I can see it. I can't move it though. It'd be very useful to be able to move it. Be very useful to change the volume of my fucking microphone as well. But for some reason I can't do that from here. I need to plug my tablet in. It's at 44%. It'll die soon if I don't, and I can't like stream for an hour. I need to eat. I'll be back in a few. No worries. Come back when you're ready, or maybe you'll like be watching and reading, or watching and eating at the same time. Yeah. Can you tell I read while eating? Every time I accidentally cover the camera, I can tell because she freezes. So I remember to stop covering the camera. It's so loud. How do I turn the microphone down? Oh my god, there has to be a way to turn the microphone down. I'm just remembering that I don't even have my music playing, so it's just me. And I can't put the music on right now. If I put the music on right now, it'll probably be horrible. Hang on, look. Where's my music there? Oh, well, at the very least, I know you'll hear me over the music from now on. Because there was like a slight issue with that before, where you couldn't really, where some songs were a bit louder than the rest of them, so you couldn't hear me over them. There is a bit of an echo when it comes to it as well. I can go back to this. Yeah, but I'm now sounding a wee bit muffled, but I don't think I'm sounding as loud anymore either. So that's something. Testing. Sorry, I'm forgetting to have my microphone up here. You're hearing me a bit better? Well, maybe not a bit better, but like... Let me know if I need to turn anything down. I need to remember about the sound alerts as well, because I'm pretty sure I have them all at 0, right? This one I put on because I found it funny. I couldn't hear that. Alright. Did you hear the stress couture things? I couldn't actually hear it. Let me put it up at 100. So this is probably going to deafen you. It's probably going to deafen me as well, actually. I'm not hearing any audio from the sound alert. Oh, that's concerning. Hang on. Sorry, I'm gonna mute the music for a minute. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Gonna put the audio back down to 55. Okay, that's kind of low, actually. That's really low. You can hardly hear that. So let me put it up at 100. See if you can hear it any better. And I sound so muffled. I'm sounding so muffled. Goddamn. Cannot sound alert error occurred. No, I'm still not hearing it that well. What the hell? Hang on. That's not it. There. There we go. Yep. So, fuck. Let me try again. And now you're back to the really loud microphone. Here. Hey Summit, good to see you. I'm trying to figure out this microphone thing. And I'm also trying to figure out sound alerts as well. Because I tried sound alerts there a few times and I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear it. I could barely hear it. So if you could hear it... Right, so let me just try a sound alert and just tell me if you can hear it that well. Okay, that time it worked properly. It didn't work like that before. You must be a good luck charm, Summit. It did not work like that before. So when you say you can't hear us, you can't hear the sound alerts? Oh, that one's supposed to be... I heard the Pikachu one, okay. That one's supposed to be a video, actually. That one right there, the Crab Rave, it's supposed to be a video. It's supposed to be an audio and video. Okay, let me send it again, but louder, because you can choose how loud it is when you send it. So let me turn it up. So this is at 100%. So it might end up blasting. The sound alerts should be 0 bits, so if you want to try it just to see, because I just want to see if they're working. I don't know, I sound really loud to myself, like I can hear, like, just like watching my own stream, I sound so loud to myself, and I don't know what that is anymore, because you're saying that I sound fine, so like, I want to believe you. Okay. Okay, now that I heard. Hang on, let me go back to my stream for a second. Are you sure the audio sounds fine? Because again, whenever I listen to it, I can hear like this fuzzy background. I'm just now remembering I'm also streaming to YouTube. So, knowing my luck, these things are gonna get got by YouTube. Can you read the thing is at all? Wait, hang on. To me it sounds good, but that may be my headphones turned down or something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because it's the same with me. I'm listening with my headphones, and whenever I turn my headphones down, I find I sound fine. You know what I mean? Also, when it comes to the sound alerts, you're allowed 30, and I only have 24 selected. So if you want to choose any sound alerts, I have like room for like a few more. Also, thank you so much. You have been like one of the first people to ever use the sound alerts. Because I think there was one other person that used them before you. Let me see. Right, favorites. Do I have Chicken Dance on there? Don't know if I have Chicken Dance on here. Yeah, we have Chicken Dance. Because I was like, I don't know if I have that one. That one is also supposed to be a video, I think. Now I have to go and check why are these not what they're supposed to be. Oh, that one cut short. Oh, you can make scenes. I didn't know that. It might be new, maybe. What the? How do I go to the ones that I'm using? Let me see. Something's wrong. Okay, here's my ones. Here's the ones I have selected. It's only showing me the first 3. Oh, right, it's my, yeah. That's why it's only showing those ones. Sorry, I'm just looking up and down to see. I don't know what that does. Because it's showing me like an activity feed, but I don't know if like that's currently replacing my listing. Device settings. I don't know, because I was gonna be like, oh, we can add some sound alerts together, but I don't know if it's actually allowing me to do that. Because like I have 24 sounds, and you're allowed 30, so there's at least a handful more sounds that we could have added together. If I can figure out how to get back to go to the point I need to get to add. Welcome to my life. Yeah, I can like play. Like, look, I can play a test of a flower. You don't have to go out. And then let me see, what did I pick for this? Yeah, I love that one, Hydrate You Bastard, because that's Robbie Williams, I think. And I figured the hydrate one would come up because I've seen other streamers would have like a hydrate like channel button thing, but I don't have like channel points yet. So I was just like, a hydrate thing would be useful. So here's me hydrating. You'll probably hear me. Let me see, what did I do for raids? Because I don't remember what I did for this one, so this is just a test. A little bat. And then I like that little one, the little bat animation. It's such a cute little bat. And then the shout out one, yeah, this one. That one looks messy though. So I can change that one. Let's see, animation, select an animation. This one was my original one for follow. I had this one as my follow animation, and then I had Pikachu use Thunderbolt to accompany it because it made sense. Like, I'll let you see it. But it came out as a mess for some reason, so that's why I had to change it for this. You might see it here. Yeah, see the way it says shout out to, and it's just kind of doubling. It looks really weird. It's not supposed to look like that. So I had this animation, and I had Pikachu use Thunderbolt as the new follower animation, but then it looked really weird here, so I changed it. Sorry, I clicked it again. Sorry, I went to go to animation. So because it looks bad, I was like, right, I'm going to change it. So I changed it to what it currently is now. This one I don't think will look any better. Yeah, see, there's the block isn't long enough. There's too much text. I don't know if that's just the settings I have on here, or if that's... See, is it the settings that I have on Prime that's doing it, or is it the this thing doing it? It might be best for now, leave it at default and see if that looks any better. The shout out didn't shout out. Is that can't be the entire animation? Isn't there supposed to be text? The hell? I should change this stream into a co-working stream. Instead of just chatting and going to the co-working stream, it's like I'm working on the stream while streaming. Yeah, it's supposed to... It's not showing it for some reason. Right, I'll choose a different one. Jeez. Because I saved like a few animations that I liked. Tried the mysterious bat one again. See if it does any better with the shoutouts. Yeah, I guess. The name of the shoutout, though, is really small. The thing is, like, I really liked this thing, like the border of the first one that I showed you. Because again, this is what the follow is. We don't have to go out to my house. Whereas I could make it this. Let's see what this looks like. Test. The text still comes out looking funky. Like, why is it doing that? It should not be doing that. Let me see if I can find Pikachu. Pikachu. Trying to show you what my original setup, what my original thing looked like, because I changed it once I realized that it looked weird, but I can't get the audio that I want to come up. It's gonna work now that I've given up on it. Look. I wish there's more Lara Croft sounds. I tried looking for Lara Croft sound alerts, and there was barely fuck all. And the few that I could find, if it wasn't for the fact that the sound alert is called Lara Croft, you wouldn't really suspect it was her. Where's the Pikachu one? Because, like, it's in my sound alerts. Basically, you know the lightning thing that I had? Basically, the lightning bolt, the blue lightning bolt, tied with the Pikachu sound alert, I thought it was fitting. So the blue lightning bolt, like, it would be new follower, so the blue lightning bolt will strike down, and then this audio would be accompanying it. So just imagine the blue lightning bolt there instead. Because I thought it was fitting. Because, like, you have like a what you call it, like a thunderbolt animation, and then a sound alert that's like use thunderbolt. You know, it made sense to me. You know, it was correlated. But then the thunderbolt one just looked weird whenever you actually alerted it. So I was like, I think Twitch would be fine with this audio, but I don't know about YouTube. The biggest problem is TikTok. Global warming. Citizens getting shot. Going on right now, a perfect time for banning TikTok, baby. It's Britney, bitch. I have to find what's wrong with the other one, because, like, the crab one that I have, it's supposed to be like the care well for boring. I like that everyone in the chat is very much into playing the Pokemon game. I knew putting Pokemon in the thing would be a good choice into, like, the tags. More warming. It's not about healthcare, down the boring corruption at the top. Getting shot. Perfect time for banning TikTok, baby. I have DuckTales there as well, but I think that might also get flagged. I'm pretty sure I have emotional damage as well. I'm getting scammed by this. Oh, right. 25 catch rate. You're talking about the Pokemon. The Pokemon game. Jesus, you scared me there for a second. I was like, what? What's happening? Scam? What? You scared me. I was like, fuck. I don't think I can do this over the phone, honestly. Let me see what songs I have, or audios I have, sorry. I call it, yeah, that was for the Absol, yeah. I remember that. I remember the Absol, and then I talked about how Absol is like one of my favorite Pokemon and how I named my very first Absol that I ever caught, I named it Angel because of its Mega Evolution. Sorry, I'm just running through my sound alerts. Oh, I was about to say that one didn't activate, but I didn't actually press it.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Let me know if any of them are too loud.
Hello, motherfucker.
Coffin dance. I'm pretty sure that one also was supposed to be a video, not just an audio. Because there's like at least 3 or 4 of them that I had that were a video and an audio. And so far, all of the video ones are only being audio.
Emotional damage.
That one also was supposed to be a physical. It was supposed to be a video and audio.
Hello there.
I can't remember how long the DuckTales one is. Yeah, I think I just trimmed it down to the last few seconds because I love that version of it. What's this one? It was this moment that they knew.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Sorry, I'm probably being annoying. Then I have Heart Container, which is Zelda. That's very obviously Zelda as well. Because I wanted Lara Croft, because I have like 2 Lara Croft sounds in my like saved, but like it wasn't for the fact that it says Lara Croft. You wouldn't actually think it was Lara Croft. At least with the Britney bitch one, you know it's Britney. You know what I mean? And then even this one, you know, Britney Spears. This one is supposed to be a video and an audio. If the video doesn't come up on it, I don't know why. Okay, well at least the video is playing. So far that's the only video that's playing. ain't me, but it ain't nobody. Bye, bye, bye. And this one is just audio. That sound actually was originally my welcome sound, because it's basically like something this way comes, you know what I mean? Something this way comes. So that was my like raid sound, where like someone's coming. So like that's very much like a, hey, someone's coming your way kind of thing. But no, it's with the one it is now, is they're like welcome, literally saying welcome. So yeet. I wish this one had a video, because you don't really get the joke without the video. Yeah, I think I've gone through the ones I want to test. Oh, do I have two? Did we just become best friends? So I have two best friends runs.
Become best friends. Yep.
So that's two versions of the best friend one. So I need to remove one of them. I didn't realize I had two of them. Goddamn. Okay, so I need to remove at least one of those best friend things. I want to hear this one again, sorry.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Because that's Robbie Williams. Just hydrate, you bastard. He was a comedian before he became an actor, I'm pretty sure. And he has like his comedian show, I think, is still online. I'm pretty sure. Let me check it, actually. Oh, someone is live. Oh, GT Live is live. So Ash from GT Live is live. Watch this before playing Secret of the Mimic. Okay. What the fuck? Shit. What am I looking for? Yeah, Robbie Williams. That's what I was on about. Robbie Williams. That's not it. Comedian. Yeah, Robin Williams. Robin Williams. And they're just he's doing a stand up. I'm pretty sure that's where the audio comes from. The hydrate, you bastard, hydrate. Because at some point he was like sweating and he had a bottle of water. And he's just like, he was mimicking the crowd, like, hydrate, you bastard, hydrate. I need to pause this because I'm going to end up watching fucking Robin Williams fucking comedic act here. I'm working on getting a second monitor so I can play video games again, at least for stream again, because I'm still playing games outside of stream. It's just you're not seeing it. Let me see what else. Oh god, Okay, I was about to say, did the YouTube stream drop, but it didn't. What's this? Oh god. Fucking Planet Crafter as well. I picked up Planet Crafter. It's a video game on Steam, and I started it. You can keep going and going and going with it. I don't know how far it goes because I got to a certain point and then I stopped and I just started a new game. I still have my original save file, thankfully. I love it when games let you have more than one save file. It's useful. It's nice. So I basically just I have like one where I'm like further down the line, but I didn't really finish it. I don't know how far it'll actually go, and then I have another that's just a new one, a new fucking save file. Oh, even back here, you can still see me. That's cool, because I'm a bit away from the tablet. I'm a bit away from the tablet from here, and you can still hear me fairly well. Like, sorry, I've not been paying attention to chat. So if anyone was in chat talking, I was too busy bombarding you with the sound bites or sound alerts, or whatever they're called. So sorry about that. I do that with every sandbox game I've ever played. I almost got to the end and then started over because I feel like it, basically. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but on the chat box, I've changed the font. Basically, it's the exact same chat box, exact same location. I changed the font, and I think I made the thing bigger as well, because I think before it was like 21, and I put it up to 30. So between the font and the thing being bigger, how does it look? Is it too cramped now? Is it easier to read now? Because I think before there was a complaint that the chat was kind of small. So the size of it, I think, was fine. I think it's just the text was kind of hard to read. Looks good. Okay, good to know. Thank you. We were talking about Zelda before all this. Honestly, I'm kind of like there's a huge part of me that just kind of wants there to stop being like exclusives, because I want to be able to play Pokemon and Zelda on the Steam Deck. You know what I mean? Also, do you know the game Dispatcher? It's not out yet, but I was literally I got like an email today that there's a demo out now, and literally because I had the game on my wish list, the demo was automatically put into my library. So like when I got the email saying like, "Hey, Dispatch has a demo now," I was like, "Oh, let me go put that. Let me go like put that into my library." And literally, I went into Steam and it was like Dispatch demo is already in your library. I didn't even have to do it. And I assume the reason why is because I had I had it because I had it on my wish list already. The fact I keep forgetting words is not funny. I would be playing the demo of this on stream if I could. You know? Because I could play the demo of it right now, but like you're not going to see it. What's the point of that? You know? Because like I have like 3 demos in my library now. And now I'm in my wish list just looking at all the sales. I need bigger sales. Most of these are like 10% off or 20% off or even 25% off. I need bigger sales than this. Oh, congratulations on another catch. Just describe exactly what happens in detail. Oh god. Because it's really cool that I can stream literally from my tablet. That's really cool. If I could figure out a way to like forward my Steam Deck gameplay onto the tablet, and also because like again my biggest issue with that is I think I could actually do it. I think I could just set up my video card reader and set it up and basically like play it off the tablet. But the thing about it is, I don't know where my controller is. So like even if I could get it to come up on the thing, if I can't have a controller to play it with, it's kind of worthless. Because again, I can play it without the controller, but then you won't see it. So did you see Grounded? Have you ever played Grounded? Grounded 2 is coming out now. Basically, so what I understand is at the end of Grounded 1, they found a way. It's like, slight spoiler for Grounded if you haven't seen it before. But Grounded is a video game, and part of the gameplay is 4 teenagers get shrunk, and they get like really small, and they're out in the garden, so they have to like deal with everything being ginormously big now. It's like bugs are bigger than them, grass is bigger than them, all this sort of stuff. You've played Grounded, good to know. So like Grounded 2 is coming out, and from what I understand of Grounded, because I've only ever seen gameplay of Grounded, I've never actually played it myself. But what I know of Grounded is that at the end of Grounded, they find a way to get bigger again. I'm assuming, because the way people are talking about it, it makes me think that they find a way to get big again at the end of Grounded 1. And so Grounded 2, they just get small again. It's like, can you fucking imagine it? You get shrunk, you go through everything you go through, you manage to get your size back, you manage to become a regular sized human being again, just for it all to fucking happen again. You're like, we're fucking tiny again. Fuck's sake, lads. You know? My Irish came out there. For fuck's sake, lads, we're fucking miniature again. I didn't even know there was going to be a 2. Honestly, I don't think anyone did. I don't think anyone assumed there was going to be a second one. But now the second one is bigger and badder than ever. Because you're in a park now. And that fucking ice cream truck bit is like, can you imagine that? That's the only time being miniature would be a good thing. It's like, ooh, all this ice cream. Like, miniaturize me and then leave me in a chocolate factory. In a chocolatier place or something. Also, that immediately makes me think of Haunted Chocolatier. Isn't that the name of it? Stardew Valley. The Concerned Ape is making another game. Isn't it Haunted Chocolatier or something? I'm looking forward to that because I've played Stardew Valley. So I'm curious about what Haunted Chocolate Factory is going to be like. If I had a way to just kind of like show my because like I do and I don't like the idea of showing you my phone screen, because like what if I like forget myself and then like go into like the regular screen and then go into something I shouldn't, you know what I mean? Like that, it's such a good and a bad idea at the same time. It's just that way I can be like scrolling on my phone and I'm technically still like hanging out. What qualifies as a co-working / studying stream? Because like right now I have it in the category of just chatting, which is technically is now that I'm back to chatting. But there is a part of me that wants to, because like when I first started, the first 2 weeks I was playing Spirit City, and I didn't realize, because like I didn't know what Spirit City was. I was like, this is a game, it looks cute, let's try it out and play it. So I had it, the option being Spirit City, so like the selections or whatever you call them, the categories, and it categorized the streams as Spirit City. And it took me a while to figure out what the fuck this game was. And at first I was like, oh, it's just like, it must be just like a management type thing where like you can like write journal notes and have a timer and everything. I was like, oh, it's just like a visual management game or something that is not like an actual game. It's just like management. It's just like visuals, so you can like kind of like have something on the screen that looks pretty, but that's it. And then it took me a while. It took me pure accident to find like one of the spirits. And then I was like, Oh, there's like actual gameplay here. So that took me a while. And like there's a new section of it as well now where there's like a kitchen section of it, and like that's cool. Oh my god, it's 1:30. How long have I been going for? Might explain why I'm getting tired. Let me see, do I know anyone who's on right now? Oh, GT Live is here on TikTok as well. Or Twitch as well. Fucking, I'm doing it again where I'm saying the wrong word. As earlier I said Twitch instead of TikTok. I said YouTube and Twitch instead of TikTok, and now I'm saying Twitch instead of TikTok. I don't know. The rest of the streams are bigger streams. And honestly, I think I'm gonna be going to bed after this. So even if I was to like raid anyone, I'd be like kind of just like immediately leaving and just be like, yeah, I'm out, gonna head on out. We were talking about Nintendo Switch earlier. Like, you have a Switch. Is there any games on the Switch that you like? Because like I was thinking, because like, I have to set it all back up again. But I think a game I want to play is Pikmin. I have Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Pikmin 4. I kind of want to play. I can't words. I kind of want to play Pikmin on stream. I think that'd be a fun game to play on stream. And another game that I was playing before on stream that I haven't really gone back to since was Astral Chain. I'm fucking looking forward to Astral Chain too. I think I was saying on a stream so much longer ago now, that I was looking forward to Astral Chain 2. But also, given what we've seen of Astral Chain 1, honestly, I want a re-release of Astral Chain 1, but give me more. So I was basically saying that like there's one game, right? And it's called, well, its subtitle is called like Echoes of Time or something. And like slight spoilers, but there's like time travel shenanigans in it. And I'm like, I need that in Astral Chain. I need a section of the game where I don't give a flying fuck about the way how, but some way, somehow, the player character travels back in time and they have all their information and have all this information. They know all the things that are going to happen. They travel back to the very beginning of the game, and then just you do the game again, but this time the player character has all the knowledge they need to prevent certain horrible things from happening. That's what I want. I don't want Astral Chain 2 to be like that. Well, maybe, but I want like them to re-release 1 and just give me that. Give me like going through the game the first time where all the horrible shit happens. Then the end of it, you travel back to the beginning, and now your player character has all this knowledge and they can prevent all the shit that happened from the first gameplay. Because like Dragon Quest Echoes of Time, literally there's 3 acts and I love them, and they're heartbreaking and they're great and it's wonderful and it's heartbreaking. I need that in Astral Chain. I need it in Astral Chain. I need that dynamic in Astral Chain. Where like first playthrough is just depressing horribleness, and then you get to go back to the past and then you get to do it again, but this time better. You know what I mean? That's what I need. I want that for Astral Chain. I mostly have the more popular games like Legend of Zelda or Smash Brothers. I don't have Smash Brothers. I do not have Smash Brothers. I have Zelda, Pokemon, Pikmin, like I mentioned. I have a few Switch games. I actually still have a few Switch games that I haven't even played yet. Like, I have them, I haven't played them yet. I fucking... Because usually what I do is I buy, like, 5 games at a time, usually. Like, Switch games, I get a bunch of them at a time, because that would be the only way to kind of justify it to myself. Instead of just buying one game, I'm buying a few games together. And usually what that means is, I end up playing 1, maybe 2 games out of that batch, and then the others kind of get put onto the back burner until later. And that's essentially what happened with so many of these, where I was buying them in bulk, buying them in batches, and I've still a library of Switch games I haven't played yet, you know what I mean? Which is, it's kind of funny to think about. That idea sounds like Don't Escape 4. Not sure if you know what that is or not. I've not heard of Don't Escape 4. I want that dynamic in Astral Chain, because that sounds like so much fun. Because Astral Chain 2 kind of left me wanting more, and while that is a good thing in a lot of ways, to be left wanting more, the thing is, it left me wanting more in a sense that, like, give me the first game again, but more. Give me more of the first game. Because I don't know what to expect from the second game, from Astral Chain 2. I don't know what to expect from it. Whereas, give me the first game, but like expand on everything that you've done in the first one. Because essentially, they give us these characters, right? These, NPCs or whatever. And they give you, like, surface level kind of sprinkling. And you're just kind of there, like, I see what you're trying to do. That's I see what you're getting at. But, like, it's only a sprinkling. You're only getting a sprinkle. And, like, if you know storytelling, if you watch anime, or if you, like, have experience with things, you understand what they're trying to do. And, like, first gameplay, first pathway through, what's the word I'm looking for? First gameplay, first game through, you know what I'm getting at. The first playthrough, that's it. First playthrough, you get it. You're like, hang on, let me read your comment first. Gone. In Don't Escape 4, you play 1 playthrough and are forced to let someone die. Then you play again. Things are slightly different, but you can save the person that dies because you have the knowledge beforehand. Basically, yeah. That's what I want for Astral Chain. Give me that in Astral Chain, where character dies, then later on, somehow, you go back in time, and now that you have knowledge, you can prevent the death. You can prevent things from happening. Like, give me that in Astral Chain. Because, like, with the sprinkling of the NPCs, characters, and stories, like, it's merely a sprinkle. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted so much more of them. You know what I mean? Like, there's the implication that the player character, and, like, there's, like, 2 characters in it. 2 characters there that can be kind of considered family. It's like, to kind of explain it a little bit, right? The player character is a twin, right? So you select whoever the player character is, whether it's the male twin or the female twin. Then the other twin becomes your in-game twin. And the twin is always called Akira. Whether it's the male twin or the female twin, it's Akira. So that's the player character, or that's the twin, is called Akira. And then the player characters, whatever you make her look like, him look like, and whatever name you give them. Right? And when you're a cop, basically, and you get promoted, essentially, and you go to your new headquarters, and you meet the new team, and you find out that your adoptive father is the head of this new team. And there's another character, which I can't remember. I think it has to be in-game. It has to be in-game, because I don't know where else it would have come from other than in-game. But there's another character where they call him Uncle Jin. So, like, on this new team, there's your adoptive father. Then there's the man who's essentially your uncle. You know what I mean? So it's your adoptive dad and Uncle Jin. Uncle. So, like, it's so cute. Like, twins, their adoptive father, they're essentially their adoptive uncle. Like, it's so cute. Like, the family friend. The other way you can have, like, a family friend who's not actually blood related, but they're the auntie or the uncle. So, like, it's usually, like, your dad's best friend or your mom's best friend. They're, like, aunt or uncle. There's, like, no actual blood relation. They're just family, but they're still family. That's essentially what Jin was. And I know, like I said, the father was an adoptive father. He's still family, regardless of being adopted or not. And essentially what Jin is he's the dad's, like, close friend and stuff. And that is why he is Uncle Jin. And it's just like the game only tells you this. It gives you, like, this bare minimum hint of, like, oh yeah, Uncle Jin. Like, oh, remember when Uncle Jin used to, like, look after us when Dad was busy, or blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know, like, I wanted more. Like, just give me more. Also, and, like, this is just me. But another member of the team is a woman, and she has this very blatantly, very obvious crush on your adoptive father. That's not a spoiler. It's obvious. You start playing the game and instantly, like, yes, her crush, yes. You'll instantly pick up on the crush. Like, it's not hard to notice. So, like, that's not a spoiler. That's just blatantly obvious. And, honestly, I don't think your adoptive father was interested in the slightest. Like, I don't know why, but he was kind of giving me gay vibes. I don't know. Like, it might just be me. Because, like, I probably, like, if you go on AL3 or any of the, like, shipping sites, I bet they probably do have a few shippers. They probably have a handful of shippers. I'm not one of them. I don't know, I don't see it. Like, I can see her crush as clear as day, but just because she has a crush doesn't mean they're gonna work out, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but the adoptive father, he just gives me old man, like, old gay man to me. Like, he doesn't have, like, in his old age, he doesn't have a wife, because the twins never mentioned an adoptive mother. So, he's, like, in his 50s or something, 40s, 50s, maybe going on 60s, he does not have a wife. You know what I mean? There's no implication that that he had a wife and she died, or that he's divorced or anything like that. There was nothing to imply these things. But again, it's surface level. They don't really give you a lot. So, I don't know. Your adoptive father just gives me, like, old gay man vibes. Like, the Japanese term that's used is, like, old man yaoi. But, like, old man yaoi is, like, a gay couple. So, like, which is, like, he's not yaoi because he's not a couple, you know what I mean? But, like, I'd ship him more with Jin than I do with the woman on the team. I don't know why I'm not trying to say her name, honestly, because I'm not trying to say any of their names, and I don't know why, because their names shouldn't be spoilers. So your adoptive father is Max. Uncle Jin is Jin. You just call him Jin. You don't call him Uncle Jin when you're there. It's just like your twin goes, oh gee, remember when Jin would come to the house, and to us he was Uncle Jin. That's just like a tidbit that they give you. So it's Max, Jin, and the woman is Alicia. I think I'm saying that right, Alicia. So it's just like Akira is your twin, then the player character twin is whatever you name them. I always call mine Jasmine because the whole Jasmine is your thing, so I always call mine Jasmine. I always go for the girl, obviously. Only 1 or 2 playthroughs I tried going through the guy. Tried being the guy, just so I could see the girl be Akira. What was it? I don't know, like, I ship Max with Jin more. I'm not saying they're actually a thing, but, like, I ship him more with Jin than I do with Alicia. Simply because, like, he gave me the impression, like, other people are like, oh, he's just oblivious to her crush. And honestly, obliviousness usually comes from 1 or 2 places, and I see this mostly in fics, because I don't really interact with any of, like, romance things. But obliviousness comes from 1 or 2 places. It's coming from a place of willful ignorance, which is basically, I see your crush, but I don't know what to do about it, so I'm just going to ignore it. And the other being, like, self-esteem issues. Basically being, I see your crush, but I don't believe in your crush, because why the fuck would you, of all people, have a crush on me? So I'm just going to assume that the assumption of you having a crush is wrong, and I'm going to ignore it. You know what I mean? Like, those are, like, the 2 reasons that I've seen. why people are oblivious to a crush is either self-worth issues getting in the way, or they see it and they just don't want to see it. And usually the I see it and I don't want to see it, it can be in both of the options that I give. I have to have the light on, so that way the camera can see me and the character can move or whatever. But the light is so bright. It's like fucking. It's like it's just overhead and there's no shade. Fucking shed. There's no shade, and fucking my eyes are killing me. I'm like looking around like as if I can find fucking sunglasses or something, but then the camera won't be able to see my eyes. Fuck. The second I turn the light off, it'll be too dark in here, and the camera won't see me anymore. And I might as well just fucking switch to the fucking 2D chibi after that. Oh, and also I just remembering this just for a second. Remember I was mentioning last stream about the what time is it for me? It's 1:46 a.m. For me, it's 7:30 p.m. or 7:30 a.m. So p.m. being night and a.m. being the morning. I'm assuming it's p.m. for you. So like 37 in the evening. Whereas for me, it's basically almost 2 o'clock in the morning. p.m. Yeah, so it's evening time for you, and it's late, or morning, technically morning for me. Still bright out for you. I'm just looking at my closed curtains, going, it might be bright outside if the moon is out and doing its job. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, remember I was talking last stream about the Prime is having it's switching over to a subscription eventually, and I think last time I said it's switching over on the 11th or something. When I went into the mobile app again, it updated. It said that it's actually going to. I think it's switching. Oh, today's the 10th. I didn't know that. Well, for me it's Tuesday because it's after midnight. But cool. It's the 10th. The Best By date on so many things is coming up now. So many things in my food is coming up on like the 16th and the 17th. So I'm gonna have to stick a few things into the freezer. But apparently the subscription thing is happening a hell of a lot sooner than I thought it would. And I'm still scared because I don't know what it means, and I don't know what's going to be locked behind the subscription. So I'm going to keep using this little 3D model until they essentially boot me out for not paying, essentially. So I'm not paying for the subscription. Because look at how, like, all the free things I have. Also, I keep forgetting to use all the free things. Because again, knowing my luck, in a few days, all of these things are going to be locked behind subscription fees that I'm not going to pay for. Where's the greetings? I should be using these things, and I should be using them at the start. Because, like, how great would it be to just, like, go from the starting screen to, like, or not that, to go from the starting screen and go here. Welcome back to my channel. I wonder, can I do that from the starting screen? If I, like, put on the starting screen right now, could I just click this? Would it actually show up on the screen? Let's see. Like, comment, subscribe. Although I have to wait for them to fully like, comment, subscribe. like, knowing my luck, the next time, like, knowing my luck, all of these scenes are gonna get locked behind paywalls and stuff. So I should be using them when I'm actually allowed to use them. Oh, look at this one. Happy Christmas, or Merry Christmas, I think it says. I'm jumping all over the place. Merry Christmas! And then there's one that says goodbye. I wish I could move it so it kind of comes off from the side instead of right over this dude's face. Good night and sweet dreams. That's more for me than for you, because it's evening for you, but it's nighttime for me, or early morning for me. But yeah, I don't know what to make of this whole subscription phase, because like I don't know what's getting locked behind the subscription. I'm not looking forward to it because I really like this software. But getting back to Astral Chain for the little bit longer than I'm going to streaming for. What was the last thing about Astral Chain I was saying? I think I was saying that I don't really ship Max and Alicia. They're just not my ship. I think for a split second I said something about AO3. I don't know, I can't remember. I lost my train of thought once I started freaking out about the subscription thing again. What else? I remember mentioning before as well that can I close only one eye? Let me see. The camera is not picking up on the fact that I closed one of my eyes. No, so what's happening is both eyes are blinking with the one eye that I'm blinking. It's like I have only one eye open right now, right? But she's blinking, both the eyes are blinking because the one eye that I can see is blinking. So yeah, I can't wink. Is there a wink option actually? Hang on. Because remember I said that there was expressions? Maybe there's a wink option. Nope. Joy, anger. Still don't like this anger. My Little Chibi's anger is better anger than this anger. Sorry. Fun. Surprised. Love. Shy. Touched. Hearts. And stars. Then neutral. Oh shit. Oh god. Sorry, I missed your thing. Let me go into the stream for a second. I missed your message, sorry, and it's not coming up on Twitch. See, I feel like gay ships are strangely common topic. Like, strangely common topic on here, or just in general. Because, like, I was saying in a stream before that I want to, like, build a community that has, like, a similar interest in me, so that's games, animation, and shipping. Basically, because I especially want the shipping as well, because as I was saying, I want to have like readers and writers, so that way I can like talk about a prompt or like a dynamic I want to see for a particular ship that I'm reading maybe, and so that way if I have a big enough like kind of audience that are fic readers and fic writers, then the writers are like, ooh, that's a topic I can write about, blah blah blah. That's not a bad thing. It's like, no, like, it shouldn't be, honestly. Like, are you talking about, like, that it's a common thing to come up on my stream, or is it, like, common in general? Because, like, the reason why I keep bringing it up is because I do want... Because it is something that kind of comes up for me a lot anyway, because, like, I'm very much a shipper. I'm very much into fan fiction. You know what I mean? Like, that's, like, a lot of my time is fan fiction. If I'm not playing games or listening to music or watching YouTube in some way or watching some type of anime, it's I'm reading fan fiction. Like, I read fan fiction to go to sleep. I actually have like a what's it called? Like a voice to text reader on my phone that literally I can download fanfiction off AO3 and I make it like a PDF file and I download it onto my phone and I get the text reader to read it to me, so that way it can just basically read me to sleep, because it's just the best way to go to sleep. It's just funny because of one of the streams I joined to the topic twice. Yeah. Ugh. Because the thing is, as well, is that, like, with the whole, like, Twitch thing, you can, like, build a community, and you will Twitch, YouTube, and etc. Like, the whole media thing, you can kind of, like, build a community. And so, like, if I want to build a community, I have to make sure that you're into the things that I'm into. It's like, I want to have more friends that play games, because there's so many, like, multiplayer games that I can't play because either my friends are just not into it or not playing them at the same time or something comes up. So it's like, if I want to play multiplayer games, I need to get, like, more friends, like, more people into gaming to play these games with me. And I've seen so many, like, streamers that, like, play multiplayer games with their chat, with people from their chat. So I'm like, I want to need to be able to do that in my life. And then there is, like, I do have friends that, like, watch anime as well, but, like, I know we could do watch parties or something. I don't think you can do that stuff on Twitch or anything, but, like, I could set up a Discord eventually one day if it's necessary and just have, like, watch parties and stuff. And then, again, the fanfiction thing, just, like, to be able to, like, recommend fanfictions and, like, write fanfictions and like, offer writing prompts for fanfictions, like, it'd be, like, a whole thing. It'd be really nice. It's like, one of my favorite YouTubers, she, like, talks about fanfics and, like, fanfic deep dives, and I like listening about the topics, but I don't actively search for them myself. Except video games, I play those. So, you mean, like, the fanfiction is the thing that you don't, like, actively search for yourself? But then you said, I like listening about these topics, but I don't actively search for them. I'm not sure what you mean. Do you want to clarify that? I do remember someone was saying before as well, like, they like the sound of my voice, and it's, like, very soothing or whatever, and I'm like, wow, that's, like, really nice. Actually, I've never had someone say that before. That's really nice. Except video games, I play those. Yeah, there's that game that came out recently, the Split Fiction. I would love to play that, but, like, I don't have, like, none of my friends are really interested in playing that. I like listening to people talk about fan fiction, but I don't read them myself. That's interesting, honestly, because, like, I want to, like, I want more people in my life that read fan fiction. Like, my friend recently asked about, like, AO3 and everything, and I got her, like, an account, because, like, the only way you can get an account of AO3 is someone who has one, like, invites you to have an account. And once you have an account, because there's fics that can be locked, and once the fic is locked, you have to be logged in to be able to read them. And so like my friend now has like an AO3 account, but like she doesn't talk to me about fanfiction. Like as far as she's concerned, she doesn't read fanfiction. I'm like, then why did you get me to give you an account, for fuck's sake? Like, you know, like I'm open about the fact that I read fanfiction, but like the YouTube app stopped. I don't know what that means. Does that mean the YouTube stream stopped, maybe? Let me check. 1 second. Oh, I got another subscriber on YouTube since. Because now I have 12 subscribers, and I don't know when that 12th one came in. Because I'm pretty sure the last time it was like 11. And now I have 12, so. And the YouTube stream is still there, so that's good. Do the streams count as videos? Because it says I have 50 videos. Do the streams count as videos? I'm not sure. I don't know, is there anything stopping you from reading fanfiction or anything like that? Maybe I can corrupt you and get you to start reading. But I don't know, like, I don't understand, like, liking talking, like listening to people talking about fanfiction but you don't read it yourself. Like, what do you like hearing about fanfiction then? That, like, is so interesting to listen to but not enough to, like, read. Because, like, AO3 is, like, really good. Like, that's my, like, only source of, like, reading fanfiction. Because, like, there are other ways to read fanfiction, but, like, I don't really try them out. Is there any ships that you say that you ship? I listen to people talk about fanfiction, but I don't really read them. I'm getting more and more tired. What fics have I been reading last night? Reading recently. Oh my god, I'm going back into Streamlabs or sound alerts. What do I want to read? You know, I don't really know why I haven't. That's even more curious that you like hearing about them, but you don't know why you haven't read them yet. Is there any like any ships that you think you ship? Like any two pairs that you're like, oh, those two. I'd love to see like a coffee AU of them or a fantasy AU of them. Like, do you know what AO3 is? I'm assuming you do. Like, if you've listened to people talk about fanfiction, you should know what AO3 is. It's like, you can read off AO3 without an account. Welcome to my house. Da, 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 da. Do you want me to talk about some ships that I ship? Because that's another thing I wanted to do at some point as well. Let's talk about my ships. Talk about some of the ships that I ship. I don't know what I want to read though to like, because I'm already tired, so I probably don't need to read anything to send me to sleep tonight. But I don't know. I don't have any ships I'm interested in reading about. I guess I just like listening to other people talk about the things they like because there's nothing I really like, if that makes sense. I mean, you like other people's passion. Like, you like listening to other people's passion. That's understandable. People being passionate is, like, really nice. And it's always nice to, like, listen to passionate people being passionate. So I can understand that. Like, one of my favorite YouTubers, she talks about fandoms and fanfictions and stuff. She ships I've probably never even heard of, and like she ships characters I don't ship and all this. But it's nice to see her be excited and be like, oh my god, they're just so cute. And I'm like, I don't see it, but you do you. You know what I mean? There's some there's some ships where I'm like, I don't see it. But like you do you and like you enjoy your ship. Like I'm not gonna yuck your yum or whatever. Then there's some ships where like not only I'm like this is not for me, I'm also like I don't understand why you ship it. I don't see the appeal to it at all. And I think because like there's been like a handful of times where that's happened to me now where I'm just like, you know, it's your ship, you ship what you like it's not for me, but like I'm not gonna yuck your yum. And then there's other ships where I'm just like, nah, none of it not for me. I don't understand why you ship it. I don't see it. And it's worse when it's like a popular ship. There's two ships that immediately come to mind that it's not for me and I don't understand why it's shipped. It's Clans from Voltron. That was a huge ship and I don't get it. Like, it's not I see like the tiny little hints that they were given at first, but they were tiny little hints, and it wasn't enough for me. More importantly, I don't see any chemistry between them. Not really. So I don't ship that ship, and I don't really understand what anyone else does as well. You know what I mean? And then, and like that was a popular ship, so that was like basically, even though I was in the Voltron fandom, I basically had to avoid the fanfics of that fandom because like 90% of them were like clans, and I was like, I couldn't give a fuck about clans. You know, there's just it's a huge no for me. It's not even just a case of like I don't ship it. I don't understand why other people ship it. It just it's such a non-ship for me. And then there's another ship which it's in MHA, and it's Aizawa and President Mike. I don't ship the ship. It's not for me. I don't get it. I don't like it. As like I know, like I don't see the chemistry there either. Like I get they have the whole like childhood friends thing, but still, childhood friends doesn't really make chemistry. You know what I mean? And then there's like so many ships that I just don't get them. But I try not like. There's no point like and it's one thing if it's a ship that I don't get and it's like an unpopular ship. It's like fine, I don't have to interact with it very often. But it's when it's a ship that I'm like I don't understand why people ship this, and it's a popular ship. You have to then avoid it in the fanfics. You have to like because like on AO3 you can like include and exclude tags, and I always have to go into the exclude tags and just remove the ships that I don't ship. They're just not my cup of tea at all. And depending on the fandom, there's either no ships like that or there's a dozen ships like that. Because like there's more fandoms than not. I have like the one ship that I ship, and then the rest of the ships I'm just like, yeah, I'm neutral to you. I don't care if you're in my fic or not. You know, but if it's a fic that I just don't like, or if it's a ship I don't like, I have to filter them out. I'm like, nope. You cannot be here. You will ruin my fic for me if you're in the fic. So. Let me see. What do I want to read? I'm trying not to cover the camera with the phone because What else? Fic. There we go. Sorry, I've gone quiet. I don't know. Is there anything you want to ask about fanfics? Hang on, I have a thing for this. Any questions? Holy moly, your life for 2 hours. I meant live. Holy moly, you are live for 2 hours. Yeah, I'm ending soon. I'm like giving it a few more minutes and then. Because I keep saying I'm ending soon and then I haven't. I've been saying like I'm ending soon for like 20 minutes now and I haven't done it yet. Let me see. Actually, I should probably just get on the bandwagon and go. I've also on Twitch as well. I've changed the time lot as well because like on Twitch I had like a streaming thing, like a streaming schedule thing, and I changed it because like I said Monday to Friday, and originally the times were like 7:30 on both of them because like all I knew was I would be past 6 p.m. for me, but I recently changed them to like 7:30. So, or not 7:30, 11:30. So both of them say Monday to Friday 11:30. So, and like the 11:30 is not like the actual time, it's just the closer to the time because like there might be times where I'll start at 10, there might be times where I start at 11. Today just happened to be like a few minutes after 11:30 because I was trying some things and it just was not working. Let me turn out the music because I'm not talking enough. That makes me feel a bit better just having the music on. So how are you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm a bit tired because it's like 2:00 in the AM for me, 2 a.m. for me. Let me see. I'm just so tired. I'm practically like, because it's like, should I go over like one or two of the topics I was talking about earlier? Because like you weren't here for them, or should I keep trying to talk about fanfiction? Streaming 3 days a week, or 3 times a week. I don't know, like I keep thinking about it and I'm not sure. I might try and stream Wednesday just to see what it's like, but don't hold me to it. So you'll definitely see me Friday anyway. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you Friday.